What's happening, everybody? So, I finally saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Can't even remember what it's called. So, the Super Mario Galaxy. I can tell you what I thought about it, what I liked, what I didn't. So, let's get into it. So, first of all, I thought it was a good movie, just for entertainment purposes alone. I am a diehard Nintendo fan. Grew up with Nintendo. Love it. Love everything about it. Not everything, but you get my picture. The movie was absolutely full of like references and Easter eggs, which is like, I love that, right? Like I love that they didn't just stay with the modern uh, Switch and Wii U takes of Mario. There's literally characters from Super Mario 2 NES in there. Uh, Wart, the rat, the little ninja stars, all those guys. Like I loved seeing that. I thought it was great that they did that. Uh, some of the other little callbacks they did, every time like one of the characters looked at a screen, it played it as though it was like a Super NES game, which I love that. I thought that was fun. So yeah, lots of member berries, things like that in there. It was fun. Now, what I will say that where I thought it was lacking was in the story. Like the movie is understandable, right? Like you can watch it beginning, middle, and end. You know what's going on, but it feels to me like the movie was actually a little bit longer. Like maybe they cut some stuff out. So spoiler alert. So at the end, you find out that the characters of Rosalina and Peach are siblings, right? And their only interaction in this entire film is Peach gets kind of a memory at one point. Then later on, Peach finds her in Bowser Jr.'s contraption, and they use their power together to escape it. And then at the very end, there's a montage of them all building the castle, right? Uh, but there's no conversation between Rosalina and Toadstool. Like there's no like, oh, I remember now, or oh, why did you send me away? Because the movie does hint at that. It said there was a reason she had to send her away, and she throws her into this like tunnel, but it didn't tell you what that reason was. It doesn't even like give you a silhouette or a shadow to know what that reason was. Um, the other part that was lacking was, I would say, the relationship between Bowser and his son, which, again, like I said, it's completely understandable. You watch it, you know what's going on, but it does look like Bowser actually is uh, trying to make a change for the better, like maybe be a good guy, get his anger under control, and he even sacrifices himself to save Mario, uh, as far as a punishment goes in the film. And then when Bowser Jr. shows up and rescues Bowser, um, like he still doesn't want to be bad. And yeah, you get it that like Bowser wants to, like he's just excited that his son is loved him and took an interest in all the stuff that he had an interest in. But like you still, it doesn't, like I feel like there's like one little thing missing that's like there needed to be a statement like Bowser's are meant to rule or something like that, that like maybe is an old mindset that pulls him back in, not just, it's like I said, it's a kid, it's a kids movie. It's not meant to be highly cerebral, but it would have helped, I thought, on some level if like there was like a little bit more to the character of Bowser and why Bowser Jr. Because like you can't deny, like they're both adorable in the film. They're both cute. They really want to have fun with each other, right? Is what it is. And but still they are the antagonists, so yeah, I don't know. I just like I like their, like I went to school for film, so I like to see structure followed in a certain way so that you have things to build off of and things make sense, because it's looking like Nintendo has a history of being afraid of like using their properties in movies because of what happened with like Super Mario 93, still a classic. But it does look like they're just like this one, they were just trying to do like a montage of events, that were in linear order, and we're showing you the characters kind of maybe to sell toys. But it didn't feel like it feels like they're setting up a world in which their characters can exist, because like as you'll notice, they put Star Fox in. Also, if you're paying attention, you might have noticed right before you see Star Fox, you see Samus's ship take off. um, so they're definitely trying to like create a place to put all that in there, you know? So again, I don't know. So again, on a whole, I loved the film. I thought it was fun. I would probably buy it and put it on my shelf. I'm a normie like that. I love me some Nintendo. I like collecting anything Nintendo. But yeah, like I said, I just want the story. I wanted the story to be just a little bit stronger. And here's hoping that this live action Zelda, when it comes out, will, like, again, the Zelda does not have to be like Lord of the Rings tier, but I want it to have some story. I want it to have some lore to it. I want it to, it doesn't have to recap the games, because in a way, all the games are kind of the same. It's Link wakes up, Link goes to save the princess, Link gets his sword, Link gets 3 jewels, Link gets the Master Sword, Link does 7 temples, Link finds Ganon. They're all kind of the same, right, in that aspect. And so there's, like, you can take elements, but I want them to have, like, an original story for it. So, again, yeah, Mario was great. Go see it. So, yeah, take the kids, take the family, have a good time. All right, love you guys. Bye.